Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. It's Sunday today, and I am here with a card for you. I am going to be using the Flowering Zinnia suite. Actually, I'm using the stamp set and the embossing folder and a little bit of the designer series paper and then the gorgeous embellishments. So not using the dies today, but this is a suite that will be available as an online exclusive starting in early March. And so if you love this suite like I do, and I have gone through just about an entire package of the designer series paper already, if you love it as much as I do, you're going to want to put this on your wish list. This is also the suite that I'm using for the Your Creativity Awaits kit. So if you subscribe to that or join me, register for that every month, this is the kit this is the suite we're using in gosh, getting my months mixed up, in March. Hey, Nancy, this is also, we are going to offer, so if you purchase the entire suite from me for the Your Creativity Awaits, not only will you get the 6 cards, PDF, and the stamp set, you'll get the suite and you will get 3 bonus projects. So there's a few options for you with the Your Creativity Awaits for March. You can get the kit with the stamp set and the 6 cards. You can add on the bundle, or if you add on the entire suite, so DSP embossing folder and dies and embellishments, forgetting one, you'll get 3 bonus projects: a card, a fun fold, and a 3D project. So it's so gorgeous. All right, let me switch over. So this is what I'm using today from the suite. So this is the Simply Zinnia stamp set. Gorgeous stamps in this, and some great, I love this. I've used this a lot. This thank you so much. I'd like to make thank you cards. And so I'm going to use this today. I'm really only stamping today one of the sentiments. Haven't decided which sentiment, but I'm going to stamp one of the sentiments. I'm going to keep this pretty simple. This, and you probably don't know if you can see that gorgeous. This is the Zinnia embossing folder. And let me show you this. This is Melon Mambo, and I've gone ahead and embossed this. It just is so pretty, kind of all over pattern of the zinnias. And then these are called Shiny Sequence, adhesive back Shiny Sequence. They come in the pink. The colors in this designer series paper are absolutely stunning. You can kind of see them. So this is petal pink on one side, and then of course it's got melon mambo and berry burst and greens, and it's really pretty. And so of course the embellishments coordinate. So the berry burst, melon mambo, pumpkin pie is in it as well, which is amazing to use pumpkin pie. I don't use it very much. Then some yellow and some green. Really pretty. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be a pretty simple card today. We need simple cards. All right, I just want to measure that. No, it is right. Okay, so this piece is thick basic white. I like to use thick basic white when I use it for a card base. So either thick basic white or thick berry vanilla you can get. And it makes a nice card base. It helps it stand up just a little bit better. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. And as always, fold in to the mountain. So I've got my card base. I cut a piece of petal pink. So that's my first layer. So this is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I cut my melon mambo at 3 3/4 by 5. And then I embossed it using that gorgeous embossing folder. Now, I just had an idea. We'll see if this let me. That's not what I want. Grab this. I should have thought of this before, but I didn't. So I've got some. This is really old. This is craft ink. This is the Whisper White craft ink. You can tell how old it is. It's in one of our old packaging, but it still works. And you can fill it up. So when you buy the Whisper White, or buy the craft ink, you get a blank or an empty And I might have to re-ink this. What I was thinking I was going to do, oh no, I have some, was just put a little bit of the white crafting just to bring out some of these, just really lightly over some of the flowers. I could use the same color and use my blending brush. I just got a sponge dauber. So just kind of adding a little bit of white on to my image, and hopefully it'll just make those zinnias pop just a little bit more because they're so pretty. There we go. All right, so maybe you can see that a little bit better, but there is the zinnias, just a little bit of white on them. I think my pad needs to be re-inked. When I use an embossing folder, and this one is quite indented, quite embossed, if that's the word, I like to use liquid glue till it gets into the nooks and crannies, and I think it sticks a little bit better. Try and get that on straight. Ooh, it's really sticking. There we go. Clearly not. My eyes are getting worse or what's going on, but I'm having a hard time getting things straight these days. All right, there, I think that's better. Hey, Julie, welcome. Welcome. All right, and then this can go on to the card base. Like I said, quick and easy. And I love embossing. When I bought, now this is going back a long time, I actually had a Big Shot at the time. This is long before I'd ever heard of Stampin' Up. And probably about the same time Stampin' Up started in the US. I've been stamping that long. I had a Big Shot, and I had no idea you could do anything other than emboss with it. I had no dies of any sort. Maybe there weren't dies, but this kind of embossing was the only kind of embossing I ever did. All right, so I've cut a piece of, this is the one side of this petal pink. So I've cut it 4 inches. Let's see, what did I cut it? 1.5 inches by 4. So it's going to go across the middle of the card. And then I have a piece of basic white. So you can see how simple my card is really going to be. So this basic white is 1 inch by, and it's going to be 4 inches. I'm going to have to trim it. So I'm going to use this one that says words fail to express my gratitude, because it is long and narrow and goes right across the card. So I'm stamping this in Melon Mambo. Hopefully I'll get it straight. And in the middle. Oh, not too bad. My Melon Mambo almost looks real red, but it is. And then I'm going to adhere some ink. Here it is. So the stamps that are part of this suite are really, they're really great for coloring. If you like to use your Stampin' Blends or your markers or watercolor pencils, these are great images for coloring. Or I think that would look really pretty if you did emboss resist with this, where you stamped, say, this large image in Versamark and then embossed it with either white or clear, and then you used a blending brush or your sponge dauber to bring out the color. Now I grabbed some. This is the petal pink ribbon that goes with, it's the ribbon combo that has the lemon lime twist in it. I think I'll just tie a bow. I was thinking I was going to do something different, but we'll tie a bow with it. So I'm going to put, using the last of my dimensionals on this sheet, and this is wide, so I'm gonna use more dimensionals than I typically use. I want to make sure that the middle doesn't sag because it's quite wide. Am I frozen? Hopefully I'm not. There we go. All right, so we need something. So let's just tie a little bow with this. Little, so okay. So I'm just going to put that on with a glue dot like that. And then, of course, let's add some of these pretty shiny sequins. And I haven't got any of the big ones left. Like I said, we'll use the smaller ones. They're 2 sizes. So I'm just going to put 3 of those ones that are the melon mambo down in the bottom corner. Now we need to put something on the inside of the card. So I could either stamp, or I think, yes I did, I cut a piece of this pretty pale pink designer series paper, 3/4 of an inch by 4. I always have scraps left over, so I like to use them on the inside of my cards. There we go. Okay, so how quick and easy is that card? And it's so pretty. Just that zinnia embossing folder is just so pretty. So there you go, quick and easy card. I know I use my embossing or my bone folder, but it's feeling like it needs to be burnished a little bit more. Okay, so quick and easy for you today. Great way to, yeah, sometimes you just need kind of quick and easy cards. And that you don't spend a lot of time fussy cutting. And maybe that's because I've just spent a fair amount of time making 8 swap cards that I not fussy cut, I use die cuts. Yeah, anyway, so this one's quick and easy. Yes, the zinnia bundle, it's called Flowering Zinnias, and it will be available, I believe, March 5th in the online store. Or if you're a demonstrator, you can actually pre-order it now. That's one of the advantages. So if you're interested in getting them sooner, yeah, reach out to me. Okay, everybody. Now I will be back on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. I hope to be on at 2 o'clock. I have a meeting to go to, so hopefully it won't be too late for 2 o'clock. And it's my sketch challenge. So come join me on Tuesday for my sketch challenge. If you typically join me Monday night on my free Zoom class, what you need will be posted around 10 a.m. tomorrow. And if you need it sooner than that, reach out to me and I can send it to you. But I'll share what you need. We're going to make 2 cards, and we're going to focus on masking, using masking paper or Post-it notes to do some masking. So, all right, everybody, thanks for joining me. Hope you have a great day. Happy stamping. Bye.